My husband doesn't want me anymore. What should I do? This is the topic we're going to discuss today. There is a sister who called me some weeks ago, crying bitterly. She was so hurt. She was crying and lamenting that her husband just told her that he does not want her again. She said, "Sister, my husband doesn't want me again. What should I do?" And it touched my heart. I didn't know what to really tell her because she was so deeply hurt and she was crying. And it took me a while to really calm her down and be able to help her in that circumstances for her to take back her power and be able to solve her marriage problem. So I don't know if you are in this kind of situation. I just decided to come and share it. It might help one person or the other. So if you are in this kind of circumstances, please follow this video to the end, as I will be sharing 6 things you need to do right now that will help you in this particular moment so that you don't fall into depression, so that you don't become weak and terrible, and even when your husband look at you, will say, "Yes, I made the right decision," because of the way this thing is weighing on you. I don't want him to be proud to say, "Yes, I've gotten her," but rather we are going to present you. You will become a person whereby your husband will always desire and regret while telling you he doesn't want you anymore. I don't know if you are in this with me. Follow through, sister. I am passionate to help. And I know that the Lord God that is empowering this ministry, the Lord God that made you to see this video, is going to give you understanding as you follow the tips that I will discuss in this video, sister. You will get your result. You will get your home back. This problem will go away in Jesus Christ's name. The very first thing you need to do, start doing right now, if you are faced with this kind of situation, is to take care of yourself first. Focus on your well-being. Focus on your health. Focus on your look. Focus on how to even survive. If you are so down, if you allow this thing to eat you up, if you allow the mere fact of your husband just telling you, "I don't want it again," go, to become the only thing that you think about, the only thing that you do day and night, sister, you are gradually giving yourself away, and it's going to affect you even in a long run. It might affect your health. That is when, before you know, you end up in the hospital. What am I saying? I am not saying you should not worry about this circumstance. I'm not saying you should not actually pay attention. But the worry I'm talking about is not the worry that you sit down, you think, you dream, you sleep, you cannot even do any other thing apart from worrying. Remember that your Father, the Lord, said, "Can you add or subtract an hair to your head by worrying?" If you keep beating yourself up, will it change the fact that your husband just pronounced, "I don't need you again"? See, sister, all I'm saying is, yes, we are going to get him back. He is going to come to realize your value, to understand that you are not a mistake, to understand that the Lord has deposited something good in you, and that something will make him happy, and that something will make him to be proud. He will be bold to say, "Yes, this is my wife." Child of God, he is going to do this. But right now, especially as at this point where he keeps telling you, "I don't want you again, I don't need you again, I'm tired of you, I need a divorce," please, you need to calm yourself down. I know I'm taking time to explain this number 1 point because it's very important. This means you need to make sure that you eat good food, make sure that you take care of yourself, do your hair, clean yourself up, dress well. See, it is not over until it is over. Don't think that because he said, "I don't want it again," that means he cannot come back or he cannot realize his mistakes. He will definitely do this. Remember to also Make sure that you have a good rest. Please, rest well and spend time with lovely people, your family member, your good friends that will encourage you to stay strong in time like this, because you need to actually be strong in order for you to push and win the enemy, in order for you to be ready for the attack that the enemy has thrown to you. The enemy has thrown this challenge to you. You must be strong, both physically, you must be strong, both mentally, and you must be strong spiritually, child of God. And that is why I am hammering this number one point first, because it's going to help you as we go along. It's going to help you to actually be able to get your home back. I hope you are following. The second thing you need to do that is going to help you in these circumstances is, please, if you need to grieve, grieve. If you need to cry, cry. The reason that I said you should take care of yourself does not mean that you should hold in. Okay? You hold in the pain, the hurt. When your emotions is reason for you to cry, you still press it in. That is not what I mean. If you need to cry, just need to cry at once. Free yourself, express yourself. If you want to shout, shout. But as you are doing it, let it go. Let it go. Reduce the emotion. Reduce the high emotional state so that you can be able to get your energy back, so that you can be able to get your power back, so that you can be able to have clarity and be able to think straight what to do next. Don't forget this important point, number 3. You need to go to God for help. That your husband just say, go, I don't need you. I don't want you anymore. I am tired of this marriage. I need divorce. Does not mean it is the end of the world. Remember that you still have Father, the creator of heaven and earth, the only true and sincere God. That God that is the changer of the unchangeable. Is there anything too difficult for the Lord to do? Child of God, you know there is nothing like that. So right now, instead of you to cry, beg, plead, and run after your husband, go to God for help. Submit this particular statement, this particular circumstances, this fight that you are having with your husband to God. Allow the Lord to walk through these circumstances for you. That is why I said, get hold of yourself. Fix yourself up. Do you know that it is not the amount of your cry, your plead, your beg that will solve this problem? Do you know that that will not make your husband to change his mind? It will not. Instead, it will even push him away. So, instead of you to keep crying and begging your husband and throwing yourself on the floor, beating yourself, oh, he doesn't even care, I'm crying, he doesn't even care. My dear, go and pour that tears before the Lord. Your Father that sees your tears, your Father that feels your pain, your Father that cares for your tears, that cares for you, he will definitely show you what to do. He will definitely come in and save these circumstances. He will definitely come in and change this problem for you. See, we are talking about the God of miracle. Trust God. Believe God. And please, do not say, I am tired. I have been calling upon God. I have been praying. I've been fasting. And He is not answering me. He's not there for me. The Lord is there. The Lord is near. The Lord sees your tears. And the Lord is ready to help you. He will help you. He just wants you to recognize that you need Him. You have to go to God with all your heart. Do not cry and weep and roll on the floor before your husband, but rather you can cry, roll on the floor before the Lord and call Him for help. And you will see that the Lord will manifest His power. Okay? Please, while you are still on this state that you don't know what to do next, do not die alone. Do not hold these things. You know these things is weighing on you. You are hiding. Go and seek professional help. I am not talking about seeking help from your friends and family so that they will give you sympathy. They will tell you, oh, how can your husband say that kind of thing? How can your husband maltreat you like that? How can your husband do you that? Go, divorce him. Go, find your happiness, find your peace. Yes, I know they are caring for you. I know that they are trying to see how to help you, but they may not really have the objective way of getting you out of this problem. That you can go and seek for divorce and do all these things does not mean that that is the solution. That is not the best solution. There are ways that you can go about solving this. That is why I'm saying, please talk to professional people. I mean, people that are knowledgeable in the field of marriage. Lean on their advice. They have issues, experiences that is even more worse than your own, and they have been able to solve it. And that is why they will be able to guide you and put you through on what to do without burning yourself down, without these issues eating you up. Please, you need that help. And that is point number 4 that we just discussed, seeking professional help. Point 5 is for me to encourage you, for you to know that you are not alone, child of God. That your husband suddenly, for no reason, just tell you, I don't need you, I want divorce, I am tired of this marriage, does not mean that you should feel that you are worthless, like you are not good enough, that there is something wrong with you, that he is rejecting you because you are not good. No. Don't personalize this issue to yourself. Understand that this is a problem that a lot of women are going through. And for the fact that God is still helping his children to solve this problem, it means that you will definitely solve the problem. It means that the Lord will definitely back you up. It means that your husband will definitely come to understand that what he was saying was not right. He's going to understand your value and your worth, and he is going to appreciate what and who the Lord is changing you to, child of God. Understand that you are enough. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. You are special. You are unique. There is nothing wrong with you. That he is saying these things, it means that it has everything to do with him. It is based on his current state of mind. It has nothing to do with you. That he is saying, I don't want you anymore, does not mean that you are not good. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain it so that you can understand, child of God, so that you stop beating yourself up. Rather, you pull yourself together and understand that this can happen. Rather, how do we solve this? How do we move forward? How do we get the enemy out of your marriage? That is where your mind should be focused on. And again, while you are still on this, you can check on YouTube people that have faced this kind of problem before. How were they able to handle it? How were they able to solve it? You can look out, seek for other group that people of the same issues are. I mean, fellowship with children of God that can help you, that have experience of these issues, and they will help you out. Do not go to fight, to do muzzle, to try to solve it by yourself, to try to quarrel with your husband, to try to beg him, and then all these things will amplify the problem instead of solving it. Go and seek resources. Go and learn. Study about how you can solve this problem instead of dwelling on the problem. Rise up and seek solution. Rise up and go for what will be able to take this problem away. Child of God, see, you can do it. This problem will definitely go away. Seeking resources, studying, reading books about how you can become more knowledgeable in solving your marriage problem is going to keep you one foot ahead of these challenges, that before the enemy will realize, you have already been able to resolve the problem. And that is what I want you to start doing right now. There are a lot of support groups on Facebook, YouTube. Just look for group that are filled with godly people and join. Child of God, I love you so much. I know you can do it. See, if you are still interested on what to do next, there are a lot of things, step by step that you can do. I just wanted to encourage you to hold your peace first and brace up and understand that this is just a phase. It's going to pass away. You are a winner. You will definitely win. Check my next video. I am going to discuss the things you can do in order for you to reconcile with your husband. You can see more of those videos on this channel. And if you are interested in this kind of content, remember to give this video a like and also subscribe. And the Lord will bless you for doing this. In Jesus Christ's name. Feel free to reach out to me for one-on-one support if you need a guidance on how you can resolve this. God is faithful. He will not disappoint you because he has never disappointed any of his children. You will definitely have your home back complete. That is the intention of the Lord for you, and you will get it. You are blessed, child of God. See you in my next video.